So the Eagles win. Or should I say they survived against Jacksonville. Huh? You fucking kidding me? Against a coach in Doug Peterson, which I respect a lot. Got us a Super Bowl. Thank you so much, Doug, for that. Always respect you for that. Survived. At one point, the game was 22-0, if I'm not mistaken. I finally thought, I said, you know what? I can actually relax, enjoy myself. This is a good weekend. Let's just chill. It's going to be a great Sunday, great day off, yada, yada. No. And you know why it wasn't, a relaxing win or whatnot? Is because Nick Sirianni had to make it stressful. He did. Leaving 9 points on the fucking off the board or on the field, whatever you want to call it. 9 points he took away. It was, oh my God. Overall, look, listen, the defense, in my opinion, was excellent. Awesome. Loved it. Multiple weeks in a row now looking good. Got multiple turnovers too. Looked good. Offensively, solid. Barkley, beast. Best back in the league. Or you could say him or Derrick Henry. You could say Derrick Henry because he's getting all these touchdowns. But still, it doesn't, whatever. Top 2 back in the NFL. Guy's a freaking beast. You seen that run, or they throw him the ball, he runs juice, and it jumps over a guy backwards? Insane. Nuts. But a game that was in our reach, we won it, yeah. But you had them on their heels, and still 9 points Sirianni took away. And it wasn't just 9 points. It was these 2-point conversions he kept going for. I think it was 3 2-point conversions he went for, if I'm not wrong. Statement if I'm wrong. Yeah, 3 of them. 2 times was tush push. Took the extra point. There was a flag, so it takes you down to, half distance to the goal. Let's tush push it. Let's do it. Didn't get it. Second time, tush push again. Didn't get it. Bro, this is not... Okay, we were mad at Sirianni for passing up on field goals. This is getting beyond field goals now. He's passing up on the extra point and saying, let's go for damn 2 points. What is the logic in that? I don't understand. This is not a game where it was like, okay, it's going to be a close game or something, or it makes sense mathematically. So it got to the point to where when he went for the third 2-point conversion, that it was like, at this point now he has to go for the 2-point conversion to, I guess, make it, I think it was a 14-point game at that point or something like that. Because the other 2 he failed to get the conversions. It was ridiculous. It was stupid, really. Passing up on field goals, going for it on 4th and 3. I get it that it was broken up. Or some say, Hurts, man, he didn't have his foot planted right. If he had to plant it right, it was right there to AJ. And I feel if it was a touchdown. Because AJ would have caught it, picked up a couple more of a touchdown. But still, okay. That's you going for it. Instead of just taking a field goal. That's 3 points. But this is where I get myself caught in this, difference of opinions. I go, you know what? Yeah, he should have went for 3. But you know what? I honestly, I'm not someone who's always wants to be conservative with the play calling. I'd rather you be a little aggressive, but not that aggressive. The 2-point conversions, trying to go for them, it was ridiculous. Stupid, really. Like I kept saying, it's so dumb, man. You're playing Jacksonville. You're at home. I mean, you're not, and that's another thing I thought, man, I said, wow. The past 2 or 3 weeks, Sirianni has stayed out of the way, hasn't done anything wrong. He's done a good job. Last week in Cincinnati, who's a way better team than Jacksonville, you went in their house, beat them by 20 points, and flawless game by both sides of the ball, all 3 sides of the ball, and coaching. You go against Jacksonville, and I don't know, in his head, he was being cocky. He thought, well, this is a shit team. Let's run it up on them. Let's do this. Let's do that. But it made no sense. So after 2 failed tush pushes, couldn't get the 2 points. I was surprised by it. The first one I think he definitely got. 100% got. Jalen Hurts. Even the announcer said it. Gene Steratore, the senior, whatever the hell, blah, blah, blah. He said he got it too, and they wouldn't overturn it. Okay. But to do all that against them is ridiculous. And I look at it and go, say, for example, the first touchdown we got, right? Just saying. For example, the first touchdown, we did score and we went for the extra point, made it 7-0. Say he did go for 2 points and we didn't get it. Now it's a 6-0 game. And say, for example, our defense couldn't get them off the field or something, and they end up kicking 2 field goals. Now it's 6-6. Like, it's not. That's what I mean by the shit he was doing. It's ridiculous. Then finally, sorry, back to what I was saying. You get stuffed on 2 tush pushes for the first time I've ever seen it. It was shocking. There was also another point in this game. They went for a tush push. And they were gonna do some trickery off of it, which I've been calling for years. Not years, but since 2022 or since he brought it up to the Eagles, I've been calling for it. I said, man, get some trickery off or do something off. You can do a little quick pass, a toss, something, and it was a flag. So it didn't even count. A bunch of shit happened. They're like, now it's on tape. Okay, now it's on tape for other teams to see if they ever go for this formation or if they do this, do that. You get the whole ordeal. But later on in the game, it's now 4th and inches. And I'm like, okay, I guess they're going to go field goal. I said, no, you know what? Do it and run it. Run the tush push. It's only an inch. You're going to get it. You know what the fuck he does? He overthinks it. And he even kind of admits it at the press conference of the game. I overthought it. They stuff us twice on the tush push. Dude, it's an inch. It's an inch. It's 4th and inches. You would have definitely got it with the tush push. It didn't work 2 times. Doesn't matter. 3rd time will. What's the saying? 3rd time's a charm. Instead, they want to go out of the shotgun, act like tush pushed him. He drops back, actually fakes the ball. It was literally the same play from the Falcons game where Barkley dropped the ball. He was calling that same exact play right there on 4th and inches. Dude, why are you even passing the fucking thing on 4th and inches? Just run it. Just tush push it. You don't even have to tush push it. Hell, go out of the shotgun, or hell, go in the center and just hand off to Barkley. He'll get you the inches. I would have rather you done that or the tush push. And die on your own sword and say, damn, you know what? 3 times and they still stopped us? Give them kudos, man, but we're still going to win this game. Instead, they beat you at your own game. They had you shit in your pants, thinking, damn, they stopped me twice on the tush push. I can't do it now on 4th and inches. What the hell you mean you can't do it on 4th and inches? It was stuff like that, and there was multiple other plays in the game. You see Devontae Smith make big bomb. Dude, that catch was incredible. It might be catch of the year. See, it was funny. On Halloween on Thursday, you seen Gabbert Wilson off the Jets make that crazy one-hander. That was impressive as hell, too. You could debate that or the Smith. In my personal opinion, no bias, I think the Smith's more impressive because he was running full speed into the ball, having to do that and keep the 2 toes in. Where the Gabbert Wilson was more like, there was a lot of room to kind of cover. He kind of got it, then turned around. But it was insane. Both were great plays. But still, Devontae Smith, catch a century. Barkley, jumping over people. All this, all that. This is a Jacksonville team where the head coach, Doug, who, like I said, I respect and love, with the, getting us a Super Bowl, he might be fired soon. He might be canned tomorrow. And the game was this close. And you know why it was? Because of Nick Sirianni once again. Like I said, listen to me, man. I don't give a shit who you're playing. You could play the worst team in the league. Hell, not even the worst team. You could play Alabama. If you leave them in the game that much, fluke plays happen. Just like that Saquon Barkley fumble. That wasn't a fumble. And even looking back on it, a lot of refs say Gene stares with him. He says it wasn't a fumble. He was down by contact. He was tripped, and then he fell, then he fumbled, but he was already down the floor, but he was already tripped by that's down by contact. Instead, they called a fumble, they called a touchdown. Fluke plays like that happen. Look, now they're back in the game. We go back on offense. We run, I think, one more time, and then Hurts throws it. They say it's intercepted, but it wasn't. He hit the ground, but still, if it was, that's a momentum killer. That's what I'm trying to say. Fluke plays happen, and then it develops into more momentum getting pushed. Next thing you know, it was like, wow, this game was really close when it never should have been. First half, defensively, we hold them to 34 yards or 36 yards offensively. Next thing you know, it's, oh my God, it's 16-22 or whatever the hell. It's ridiculous. And you're lucky it's Jacksonville. Imagine if we go against one of these top teams or do whatever, do this. It was great. These 3 games we went 3-0, or 4-0 now, but 3-0 at the time. And he stayed out of the way, Nick Sirianni. He let the coaches coach the game. He high-fived the teammates, high-fived the players. What's up, man? How you guys doing? Good. And stayed out of it. And now it's like he just wanted to take over. I don't understand the philosophy behind all this shit. I really don't. And he's lucky. Lucky as hell. His guys bailed his bitch ass out, man. Not bitch ass, sorry. But bailed his ass out. Just like last year, starting 10-1. Team was leaking out wins. You know why? Because off the pure talent alone. Nothing to do with him. The pure talent alone was winning us the damn games. He's like as hell to Kobe Dean's ass got that pick. Excellent pick, too. Amazing pick. At first, I didn't think it was him. I thought it was a DB. And then I said, holy shit, no, it's a Kobe. Oh, my God. But it should never came down to that. It was a game that I was relaxing, and then it turned into a heart attack game. Where I had 3 different stresses and 3 different pains in my body over the bullshit. Because of Nick Sirianni. Team-wise, overall, defense played well. Offensively, they played pretty solid. They played good, actually. I mean, did their thing. Barkley was a beast. O-line was great. Hurts was, progressing and developing and throwing the ball around, doing his thing. Big takeaway from this game is A.J. Brown, his health. If he is hurt for a long period of time, or even for 2-3 games, we're screwed. We still have Saquon Barkley, but say he gets injured, knock on wood, please, God. It's over. It's done. Especially with the Sirianni, it's a wrap. But let's just hope for the best. I can keep continuing to rant and going on, but it's getting late and it's ridiculous. We ended up winning. Now, if we lost, it would have been a whole different story. If we lost, there's a possibility maybe he gets fired. Or he's this close. One more game, one more loss, and he's out. But as it goes right now, this is what they got to do. They have to sit down Sirianni literally today. Jeffrey Lurie, High Roseman, bring his ass in that damn office and say, listen, man, that's bullshit. I'm not saying fire him. I'm not saying get rid of him, but I'm saying maybe restrain him. Say, hey, listen, some of these decisions got to chill out a little bit. They have to, because this is ridiculous, man. It really, truly is. But we won. We're 6-2. I should look at the positives. That's all I should look at. Let's go, Burrows. Fly. You guys comment below on your thoughts. How do you guys feel? This was insane, man. This was like, I don't know. I guess one way you could look at it as, they said this is the 5th game in a row that the Jacksonville Jaguars have lost by 5 points or less. But then again, if you take the points, that's 9 extra points on the board, or 8 or 9 extra points on the board you left out there. So I don't know how to take it. Go Birds, Fly. We're on to Dallas. It's Dallas week now. See what happens. Go Birds.